At one point in my life, I was making $55K per month. I felt the most emptiest that I've ever felt. I was like on a 3-year monk mode. That's why there's a lot of like rich guys that start taking. Now here's the thing that everyone misses when it comes to happiness. Having money is a depressing thing if you don't have. What is up, guys? How are y'all doing? I've got a topic to speak and discuss on this video that I think would be really beneficial for you all. At one point in my life, I was making $55K per month, but I was the most depressed and the most empty that I've ever been. And here's the thing about making money that I want to emphasize to you all. It's not like it's an easy thing to do. Like people say that, oh, I'm gonna hit 10K a month and I'm gonna do 20K a month and I'm gonna do 55K a month and I'm gonna hit 100K a month. It's not like it's sunshine and rainbows to make this kind of money. If you're making that kind of money, you can literally realize that money is basically fake. Money is not an issue for you. When I was 19, I was a workhorse and I was working non-stop. But here's the thing, it got to a point where I was literally always working. Every single time I woke up, my fingers would literally ache. Like genuinely, that's how bad I wanted it. Now here's the thing, I didn't expect to make that much money that quickly. It was like, holy shit, money was just appearing in my bank account. I got paid like 20K, that just arrived in my bank. So does that mean that I'm making 20K a month? It's like, wait, yeah, you are. JP, you're making a lot of money. And I was like, all right, interesting. So that means that hard work actually pays off. That means that hard work does pay off. But here's the thing that I think most people don't understand about money, right? There's a narrative where it's like the rich are depressed, the rich are sad. The rich are sad because they have so much money and they'll. I'll say this right now, I think on an average basis, more poor people want to kill themselves than rich people. If you are an abundant person, if you are a wealthy person, the likeliness of you being depressed is much lower. But here's the trap young men go through when they start making a lot of money, especially when it's your first money. And this is the trap that I fell into. I cannot emphasize this enough. I felt the most emptiest that I've ever felt. I was on like a 3-year monk mode. You don't even understand how badly I wanted it. But I was like on a 3-year monk mode, like fucking monk moding into eternity. And at one point, what happened is that I decided to go to Portugal at that time. And this is actually the reason why I'm here again, because I feel like it's symbolic, because 2 years or a year ago before, this is when I was here making 55K a month, killing it. But here's the thing. I flew from Toronto down to Lisbon. I got a beautiful Airbnb. I was paying like 5K per month. If you're paying 5K in Portugal for 1 month, you're getting some treatment. You're getting some massive, like some proper spot. But here's the crazy thing about that. I was so alone. Having money is a depressing thing if you don't have anyone to share it with. If you actually think about this, if you have no one to share your money with, if you don't have anyone to share those experiences with, the whole money thing is kind of pointless. And that's the issue that I was facing at that time. I was fucking, like I was rich for my age. For a 19-year-old, that's being rich. That is being wealthy. But the thing is, when you become wealthy at a young age, you normally lose a lot of friends. You normally lose a lot of connections. You usually are not connected with other people. You give up on all your old friends, and that's what I did. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anyone around me. I had no network. I had no connection. I had no brothers. I was making 55K per month, and I had no one to share that money with. Imagine that. It's more depressing than ever if you have tons of money and you have no one to share it with. Like, all right, sure, you can enjoy 2, 3, 4 months, but after 6 months, you'll feel lonely, bro. You'll feel really, really lonely. Even though there's a whole speech saying, oh, I'd rather cry in a Lamborghini than a Volvo. I do agree with that. Now, here's the thing that everyone misses when it comes to happiness. Because I don't actually think that happiness is the metric that I look at. I look at fulfillment as the thing that every man should look for. And so here's the thing. There might be guys that are broke, but they have people around them and they're fulfilled. But they're not completely fulfilled. There are guys that have all the resources, but they don't have people around them, and they're partially fulfilled. It's boring as fuck when you've got tons of money and you've got no boys to share with. That's why there's a lot of like rich guys that start because they're trying to feel an extra level of enlightenment. They're trying to feel the next level of dopamine. You will feel good you will be feeling fulfilled when you're around them if you're giving them the best life that they can ever live. I was making a lot of money at a young age, and I've learned these lessons very early in life to know now that it's not only a shit ton of money that you've got to make, but you've also got to be sociable. I'll tell you right now, I wasn't fat, but you don't want to be that fat, alone, rich guy. So that's what I want for you. That's genuinely what I actually want, right? And I felt empty inside when I was making 55K a month. And now I realize that there's a higher level of fulfillment than just making tons of money. You can't make a bunch of money and expect to be happy. So how was I able to rebuild that? What I ended up doing was that I told myself as a challenge, every single day, you'll need to say hi to 5 new people. Because those small little actions lead you to get comfortable with the idea of introducing yourself with new people. I think that saying good morning or saying hi in the morning or when you see someone new or whatever it is, it's a free gift that you can give to someone else by telling them hi or how are you doing or hope you're good, right? Most people now, they are more lonely than ever. And they're lonely because they're not speaking to other people. And we feel good when we're connecting with other people. And by that time, I then flew down to Dubai. And I started building and building and building my network. I started going out. I started speaking to new people. Started speaking to new friends. I started rebuilding my network. I started joining more online communities. Through that, I started connecting with other people. And I was able to build that network again, build those social skills again, to the level that I was not only making tons of money, but I was also genuinely happy. And I was genuinely happy surrounded by brothers that were also making tons of money. Here's the thing. You don't want to surround yourself by broke guys. Become sociable, but also don't be around people that you don't align with. Right? So I was connecting with guys in the 7+ figures when I was back in Dubai. And those were people that I was able to share my wealth with. Life became fun when I was around the boys. We were all winning. We were all winning together. We started enjoying our wealth. We started driving fast cars together. Like, that's what it is. We started going to dinners and speaking about religion. We were speaking about deep topics. History. I was paying for all the bills. I was paying for everything. I was paying for it all. That's how I was able to connect with the circle quickly. They're like, dude, what are you doing? Why are you so generous? Why are you so nice? But it's because I wanted to connect with them on a deeper level, because I wanted to be around these guys. It's also because I'm trying to make the environment a good environment. I'm trying to enjoy the environment with them. So yeah, that's what it is. I started making a lot of money. I was absolutely empty. But then I ended up rebuilding that and getting to that level of fulfillment when I started socializing with other people. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.